Hi, I'm Helen Dean and I'm the Technical Compliance Consultant at UKGI. Last year you may have seen our guide, the top 5 compliance issues you shouldn't ignore during 2013. This gave the top 5 issues that brokers should be aware of and provided handy tips at what firms needed to do. It proved to be so popular that we've decided to do it again, and today I'll be giving you a flavour of the 5 issues that we're going to include. From the outset, the FCA said thematic reviews will be integral to its supervisory approach, and it certainly proved this to be the case. Currently, there are no less than 6 reviews underway in relation to the general insurance sector, and this doesn't include those reviews published last year. So what are they? We have brokers' conflicts of interest, complaints handling, automatic renewals in relation to household and travel insurance, which will also include dual pricing, claims handling, price comparison sites, and obviously the thematic review and market study into add-ons. Now, the first 3 of these reviews are due to be published in Q1, and although firms should have robust systems and controls in place, at a minimum, once the reviews are published, firms will need to review their procedures and overarching systems and controls to ensure that they're in line with the FCA's requirements. The FCA has taken over the regulation of consumer credit in April 2014, and for existing authorised firms, it seems that not much is changing. However, the FCA will bring greater focus and clarity on the sale of credit and the conduct requirements, including the initial sale and the ongoing administration of consumer credit agreements. So in reality, firms may have work to do to ensure they're compliant. In the interim, before April, the draft rules are currently available on the FCA's website. Culture is a hot topic for the regulator, and this is simply an evolution of TCF. The FCA is very focused on the conduct of firms at the top and how senior managers understand what their customers are actually experiencing and how they ensure that the appropriate cultures are implemented within their firms. Therefore, firms should take the opportunity to assess the culture within their firms and how this impacts the end customer. So integrally linked to culture is the importance of firms being able to demonstrate customer-centric decision-making. This was a key theme of the FCA's broad workshops, but also the Stage 2 and 3 reviews. And separately, the FCA has commented that when things go significantly wrong within a firm, it's not a failure to comply with a particular rule or set of rules, but instead it's a failure of a firm's overall business model and culture. Therefore, it's important for firms from the top down to evidence that decision-making takes account of the customer, and firms ensure that good customer outcomes are integral to their business models. So, we're still waiting for the CAS 5 policy statement. As you know, this has been pushed back and back and back, and now we're expecting it in the summer of 2014 or even towards the end of the year, and this is following the October 2012 original consultation. However, before the paper is published, the FCA is undertaking a small thematic review in relation to small brokers' client money handling. Therefore, it's important that firms should take the opportunity now to make sure their house is in order and they're happy with what they're doing. And then once the final rules are published, changes can be made with minimum disruption. So hopefully I've given you an overview of the top 5 issues we think you shouldn't ignore during 2014. The more detailed guide will be shortly published. However, please keep focusing on the UKGI website for the latest compliance news.